The intersection of equipment, technology, and crop science is at the core of a fundamental transition in Canadian production agriculture today.
We believe that getting this data set of important Canadian prairie crop plants and weeds, because you have to have those in there as well, if we make those data sets and we just put them out there in the public, that this is the fastest way to innovation.
So there's been a revolution in machine learning, and it took place due to advances in computer hardware, due to the fact that there's massive amounts of labeled image data available, and due to more powerful machine learning algorithms. Digital agriculture is the next big industry to benefit from these advances in machine learning. Our first step is to create a labeled data set of images and make these publicly available. By making the data set public, we can allow that sort of innovation to take place for whatever application that people need it for, and ones that we can't even envision at this time as we're creating the data set.
This project is unique in how it has brought together industry and academia, along with growers and technology companies. It's a testament to the strength and the connectedness of the ag industry that already exists here in Manitoba. And it shows that if we work collaboratively, how effective we can be at seizing the digital ag opportunities that we have here in Manitoba.
A person in their garden, in their backyard, because the garden's small, can really go around and with precision pick individual weeds or snip off a leaf that has rust on it. And so you imagine that going forward, you could extend that to something on the size of a field, and you apply that same precision and that same care on a plant-by-plant basis to an entire Canadian prairie farm, which is, it seems incredible, but one day I think we're going to get there. So without these very large numbers of images of plants, you really can't innovate with the realm of machine learning or artificial intelligence. So an obvious, perhaps obvious application of that would be automated weeding. So you have to be able to tell the difference between what is a crop plant that you want in your field and what is another species, a weed of any kind. You have robotics and you have sensors, high quality sensors that are getting smaller and better all the time, and then computing, which is just becoming more and more powerful, and then with machine learning and artificial intelligence techniques. So we're starting with single plant images and just standard color images, which is red, green, blue images. We'll next move into multiple plant images to make them more sophisticated, more like what you would see in a field. We're also going to get into what's called hyperspectral imaging.
Machine learning will allow farmers to use less pesticide and less herbicide and have less of an impact on the environment. We're developing automated methods to identify cash crops or prairie crops from weeds that grow among them. So instead of a farmer blanket spraying a field with herbicide to take out unwanted weeds or pesticide to take out unwanted insects and pests, we're working with North Star Robotics, an autonomous vehicle company, to develop autonomous systems that go throughout the field and identify a weed within the field without the need of blanket spraying.
Digital agriculture technology is continuously advancing, and the autonomous robotics and machine learning are revolutionizing the ag industry. Insights that are derived from this data will increase crop yields, expedite crop breeding, and optimize variable rate application. The Canadian prairies are well positioned to capitalize on these new innovations to power economic growth, enhance productivity, job creation, and a global market advantage for the agri-food industry.
Great things happen when people have the tools to innovate. Machine learning has the capacity to truly transform Manitoba's agriculture sector. The research that Dr. Henry and Dr. Bednowski are doing will produce tools that can help people make decisions at the level of the farm. They will be producing enormous amounts of data that will drive insights and drive decision making.
This project partnership that we have between the University of Winnipeg and EMILI presents us with an unparalleled opportunity for Manitoba to grow the digital ag ecosystem. The collaborative nature of the research being done in this project facilitates innovation that is highly aligned with industry and quicker, faster knowledge mobilization to businesses.
We have developed a very, very broad collaboration. It's actually very exciting. It's one of the funnest things I've ever done, to tell you the truth. Being an experimental physicist, I bring to it sort of an expertise in instrumentation and sensors and building things and computing, and my colleague, Dr. Henry, brings an expertise in computing, machine learning, artificial intelligence,
The University of Winnipeg is very proud to have been an early partner with EMILI. We're very proud to be bringing industry and academia together to transform digital agriculture in this province.
By bringing in people from the community, industry, farmers, we're really able to fine-tune the research so that it's not just ivory tower stuff, but it's really responding to the needs that we see in Manitoba industry, the needs that are coming from Manitoba farmers.
This work benefits our students, it benefits our professors. I've never met a curious mind yet that doesn't want to do something that has impact, and by connecting to the people that will ultimately use the innovations, it's a win-win for everybody.
The Canadian prairies are well positioned to capitalize on these new innovations to power economic growth, enhance productivity, job creation, and a global market advantage for the agri-food industry. This research will spur greater innovation in industry and academia, the development of new and expanded businesses, new well-paying jobs, and the preservation of existing jobs. Agriculture is one of our key sectors here in Manitoba's economy, and intelligent technologies present a significant opportunity for growth. Getting this right will have a positive impact for the Canadian agri-food industry, our economy, and the environment for generations.
In the case of a farmer on the field, machine learning is just going to help them become more efficient and reduce costs and have a positive effect on the environment because they're using less herbicide, less pesticide, and this sort of thing. So it's going to be a positive disruption. So the direct outcomes of this project include a publicly available labeled data set of Canadian crops and associated weeds, and also train machine learning models.
We're creating data specific to Manitoba so that we can make the important decisions that we need to make for the Canadian food supply chain, not just in Manitoba, but across the prairies. We need to be globally relevant, but we need to have local impact.
We know that the University of Winnipeg EMILI project is innovative, and that through it, the digital ag ecosystem will grow and digital ag innovation will be fueled here on the Canadian prairies.